Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be building a Minecraft secret base. So I'm going to be showing you how I am going to build the secret base. But first I'm trying to figure out how the door mechanism will work. Now have you seen those Minecraft maps where you press one button, closes the door, and then press another button? Or no, you don't press another button, you press that same button and it opens the door? Well, I think I figured that out. Took me a little bit, but I think I figured it out. So this is the mechanism right here. It might be a little confusing. So this will be the wall right here, so... And oh shoot. I don't really know how I'm gonna do this. I think this will be in the ground slightly. So... Okay, that'll work. So this right here will be the floor. And... yeah. Okay, that's how it works. And I just came to the realization, how am I gonna do this thing? Okay, shoot. Okay, so I think it's gonna have to be elevated again to right here, so then I don't mess up the command block redstone, or whatever. So then it's gonna be like that. Now this is just a demonstration, by the way. It's not actually gonna be the final product. But, so this is, oh shoot. It's a little bit of a roadblock. Never mind, I think I figured it out. Okay. Hey, it works. So this is the mechanism right here that'll help me build my masterpiece. And this right here is gonna be the floor, the main floor right here. So this one does not exist. So that is basically what it is. You're going to be stepping right here. But the problem is, can I figure out the command block part? So, I think, actually, okay, never mind. I wasted a bunch of time for that part because I don't know what that is for. But watch what happens when I do it like this. This is the normal mode. Oh shoot. Okay, so what I think I'll do is there will be a redstone block right here. So what I'm going to do for demonstration, just so I remember that it goes there, is put an iron block. So then that is where the iron block will go, and then, oh, not iron block, redstone block. So what it'll be, so that it works the same way, is that this command block right here will put the block there. So there we go. Problem is, I think this has to be facing up, just in case. Alright, so, command block, let's do title, happy, title, test. See. Okay. Sometimes it'll do that. But just in case as a backup, it'll do set block as a backup if it lands there. Because if I put nothing there, I'll have to press it twice, and I don't really want to do that, and that's kind of lazy. So I am gonna try and do this. So this will be set block. The coordinates are -239, 80, -239, -239. Is it -239? 329. I'm an idiot. 329, 80, 174, 74, redstone underscore block. And then what this is going to do is it's going to do the same thing. So I actually saw this in a Minecraft map. It was for a mechanism, which was what they called the what was it called? The cube. It was from the Aquatic Life world. And what it did was you would place a I tested it out myself. I went to the spot where it would be, and then I placed down the redstone block where it goes, and then it disappeared immediately. After a little bit, I figured out how it works. Okay, that's correct. And that is so you can reuse the spot, because if it would just place there and not get removed, it'll stay like that forever. And yeah. Okay, -329, 80, 174. Now remember, this is just like a test or whatever. I don't know what to call it. Redstone underscore block. And then I'm going to do this just for a little bit to see if it works. Okay. Did I mess up? Nothing happened. Yeah. Okay, since I'm lazy and I don't want to repeat the entire command, what I'm just going to do is I'm going to do this, because I'm lazy. Let's just name it C so it's easy to remember. Ah! There we go. And now it should work. I think that's what I messed up on. Hey, told ya. Now this is actually going to be set block for the final product. So yeah. And this one right here is going to be set block as well, but it's going to be setting it in a certain spot where it will close the door. Actually, I don't know. We'll see. So yeah, that's basically how it'll work. Oh wait, I think it has to go like this. And this, and this. Wait, no, it doesn't. All it needs is set block, because it's a little different. Because for, like, an extra fail-safe, it needs to have the set block for that, so, that's all it needs. So, yeah. That is how to make, the opening and closing door, or whatever, I don't know. I was gonna show you how to make this secret base that I was gonna make, but that is gonna be, it's gonna be different. I just wanted to show you how to make, well, I just wanted to show you how to make this. I don't know how to make it. Oh, no, I meant to say, I don't know, what to call this video, but what this command block right here will do is it will set it'll set a redstone block somewhere, and it'll be in a place where I have lots of room for command block space. And then it'll send a chain reaction to, I think this one might close the door, and then this one might open it, I don't know. So yeah, that's how it works. Now remember, it'll be different depending on your world. So that's all the command functions. Now I'm going to show you how to first start. So what you start with is a dropper like this, a dropper like this, and a dropper like this, and then a hopper like this. Also, I have a shader pack on, that's why it's moving. Okay, then what you do is you put this right here, and then this, and then a command block for what you want it to be. Doesn't matter what you do. Alright. Actually, I'm going to move it over so then it isn't in the way of, well, over there. So, let's move it. So remember, this, whatever, I don't know. Okay. There we go. Alright, now, remember seeing over here that there was, this, whatever this monstrosity is. So, there's a repeater going into the dropper, right here. So this, right here. Then a comparator here, and then a command block right here. Remember, this stuff is really important. You have to follow the exact steps or it might not work. You might, well, you can scale up the redstone, but you're going to have to add more repeaters. But this is to make it small. And I'm saying you don't have to do it how I did it, and plus, if you just wanted to have a title, you don't have to build this part right here. And all you have to do is title, @p, title, whatever you want to say. Same with this one. You don't have to do it like this. So yeah. But this is just how to make this. Alright, and then you connect some redstone to there. But also, you have to have a repeater going into here. This will also help. Because the first time I made something like this was, it was not that great. I just followed the steps from a book I saw, Minecraft Redstone book. But I just added this because it didn't really work, and it still didn't work. But now I'm trying it again. And now I think I've actually got it to work. Alright, so then you go redstone here. Then up here. And this is probably the most complicated piece of redstone I've ever done. I don't really do that complicated redstone. And then there you go. Wait. I'm a little confused. Okay, now I realized what I did wrong, because it's not supposed to go like this. It's supposed to go like this. And this isn't that hard. But as you saw me trying to figure this out, here is... Oh, I just realized something. Is that... Okay, yes. It does have to be like that. You have to have it up like this, elevated, above the command block. That is super important, or else the function will break. Okay? And then put redstone... Well, then put a block here, and then put redstone here, and then here. So then the redstone will be going into there. And as you can see, that's basically how it works. But we're not completely done. So then you have to do a repeater if you want to make it long. But if you don't want to make it that long, you could just remove the repeater and put the command block there. And I could just do that right here. And it's super important to have a repeater when you're working with a comparator that is detecting when an item is in a chest or something. Because a comparator only has a certain amount of power. Okay, so here's a little trick I learned. I learned that if you have a comparator like this, and then have redstone with an activated signal going into it, and I think the signal blocks it. I can't remember if you have to have it on subtract or not. But you can do that, and I really like that. That's really good for combinations. But just like this, it took me a while to figure it out, and actually, now that I look back at that one, it was more complicated than this. And then you can have the button like that, and here it goes. Did I mess up? Oh, that's right. Now this is super important. The mechanism won't work unless if you have a button. Well, not a button. I said button when I meant to say it's super important if you don't have an item. It has to be a single item. I sound British. It has to be a single item. Single item in there, or else it won't work. As you can see. Oh, stupid me. There we go. Okay, why is that still activated? That's weird. Okay, I'm confused. How's that still activated? Oh. There we go. I think it'll work, yeah. that was a little bit of a mistake. Just a warning. It might do that exact same thing and it could break your machine. So make sure you put a repeater right next to, here's something. When you have a redstone signal going into something, what it does is it will also continue through the block, like this. Let me use redstone. There, like that. Even with a repeater. But not redstone. Has to be a repeater or a comparator. And that includes with the command block. So what it does is that it has a signal coming in from here. And it has a comparator here which is activated. But it's going through the block, so it'll be activating the redstone. To stop that from breaking your whole machine, just put a repeater there. Repeaters are only one way. That's why when you have a redstone signal, you can't make it go this way. Repeaters can also be useful if you don't want to break the machine. When the redstone signal is only going one way, and that's kind of cool. When I started playing Minecraft, and we finally got some redstone stuff, we didn't have repeaters, but we had daylight sensors. And I remember when I was building. I had this world. I think it was the one where I built a pool on. I had this daylight sensor that was going to activate something underground. Problem was, no repeaters. But then they did add repeaters, and then I got to finally use it like that, so yeah. So yeah, I think I'm going to start building my mechanism. But the problem is, my mechanism needs, my mechanism has to have blocks be set in place. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove these commands right here because these are not the actual coordinates that it's going to be placed. So that's going to be a problem. So that's why it's going away. So yeah, just remember, your coordinates will be different depending on your world, and I probably should have mentioned this. If you didn't know, to get your coordinates, you have to have show coordinates on. It's important right there, so you can see where your coordinates are. Or else it won't work. So yeah, bye. Hope you enjoyed. Also, I've organized my phone and deleted some stuff I don't use. It feels great now. No. Oh, right here. I'm an idiot.